twin.
What's going on, twin?
How you feeling, boo?
I'm good. I won't complain.
Hi, guys, in the comments. Okay, guys, let's give a disclaimer that before we start, we're still having some kind of technical difficulties, so I probably won't be displaying your comments on the stream. Just I'm gonna make sure I do like super chats and things like that. But um, it's some kind of technical difficulty going on back here, and I've been trying to work it out for like an hour. But we do see y'all, and we will be replying to your comments verbally. Hey, Humble and Affair. Hi, Ophelia. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Choppers. Hey, Mama Forbes. Hey, on my way to fuck your bitch. I don't know why. Every time I read that, I just pause. Hey, Ashley, Mary, May. Hey, Connie Boo. Hey, Patricia. Connie, aka Patricia. Hey, May May. Hey, Peaches. Hey, VT. Hey, let me see. Ashley, Missy, Teresa, Desiree, FBI. Hi, everybody. Hey, Karma Boo. Hey, Chris. Hey, Silly Rabbit. Tammy. I'm just trying to run y'all down. Flocka, Carrie, Tanya, Renee, Tammy, Virginia, Sandra. Hi, everybody in the comments. We miss you guys.
Hey, everybody.
Twin said, listen, Twin said it for me. Hey, everybody. I hope you guys got your drinks ready because it's Thirsty Thursday. And I definitely got mine. You know, Twin is not drinking, so she's going to have her some water, and I'm going to drink for her.
Period.
Right. Hey, Chrissy Can. Hey, everybody. I see so many people. Roberta, Diana, everybody, Flocka. It's a Mel. It's a pleasure to see you guys over here on this Tuesday. Oh, no, Thursday, guys. See, that's that drink. That's the Tito's. Guys, share us out if you can and hit that like button. Girl, oh, good. How are you, twin? How you feeling?
You know what? I'm okay. I was in a good little middle of the day nap, so
I'm sorry.
you're good. You're fine. I needed to get up.
Hey, Mora. Yes, I woke Twin up on her nap, y'all. And as you can see, I'm hyper and she isn't because I've been preparing. I've been preparing for this. Hey, OG.
Hey, my
I've been
April.
I've been preparing for this for a while. I missed you guys, and I was like, you know what? Yesterday we was gonna go live, but it was just so many lives going, and I was like, you know what? Maybe we should just, wait a minute. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
VT, you can always give your opinion on Connie on the Connie hate train. You can always give your opinion, honey. Um, y'all know we love Connie over here. Y'all know how we feel over here. My girl can do no wrong, and I don't necessarily know where the comments from, where the comparisons to Amasa come from. And
Right.
I must be kind of honest. You guys know I love everybody. My twin is purple, right? Right? I love everybody. But I'm kind of getting offended with people throwing around this massa shit so lightly.
Mm-hmm.
I must say. I must be honest and say that I'm getting offended and I don't get offended by much, but I'm kind of offended with people throwing around this massa shit ever so lightly. Like it's not a lot that comes behind that, and like you wouldn't get popped in your mouth if you was in person using that terminology. So I'm just gonna be honest with that. I think people should tread real lightly and watch what they say, because we see a lot of the comments, and a lot of these comments are borderline racist. We see it. So just like people feel like they can ride other people asses, trust and believe we gonna start riding asses if you keep thinking you being passive with these racist ass comments. I
One more
try to
thing.
I try not to get into it because I fuck with a lot of people. I fuck with a lot of people. Um, and I'm just really not feeling the passive aggressive racist shit. And if your family, if your ancestors weren't never oppressed and had to, do certain things, pick cotton, be segregated, just do certain things, I don't think you should really be using that fucking word. I think you should shut the fuck up. I'm gonna be honest. Damn, I think the drink is kicking in early because I was gonna watch my mouth.
Say your speech. Say your piece, baby.
Hey,
I
letter
don't.
boo. Hey, Niqua. Um, Andrea said, I understand, but ask yourself, what platform did they get it from? Andrea, I'm going to be honest. I don't really give a fuck what platform it came from as a black woman. I'm a black woman. I don't give a fuck where they got it from. Put it the fuck down or keep it to yourself because a lot of people wouldn't even spew the rhetoric that they spew if it was in person. Because I must be honest, I'm not one of those black women who's gonna sit back and be called a nigger into my face. I'm not one of those black women who's gonna be called a monkey or a ape or different things to my face. I'm really not gonna do that. I'm gonna go inside your throat and deal with the cops later. So I must say, I just think we should watch our mouth when it comes to certain things, because as a black woman, I sit in these comments, and I'm offended when even sometimes I tell my fellow sisters, I tell my black women, like, listen, we have supporters who are white, we have supporters who are black, we have Spanish supporters, we have we just have supporters, we have a mixture of different cultures, and things like that. And I just feel like we should watch our mouth as a whole. I feel like we should watch our mouth as a whole. I think everybody should watch their mouth. So I'm not just saying it, one way, but I am saying the things that I have been offended by, because I see a lot of white women, like I saw May the other day, sit there and say, oh, that's her massa. Say Connie's our massa. Bitch, I'm a black woman and Connie's nobody's fucking massa. Connie doesn't even treat me like this is that kind of situation. Like we come together as equals.
Mm. So where the racist comments at?
I know the other day I was seeing a lot of that shit playing on in May's comments. Um,
Oh, and
I was
they was talking about Connie.
Yes, but let me make this clear for anybody that's listening. Once again, I don't feel like it's okay to call white people out their name neither. I don't feel like it's okay to refer to white people as, excuse my language. I hear some people say, like, one day somebody said something, excuse my language, guys. I don't even want to say the word, but like as like a cracker. And I had to, and anybody who watched me from on this platform, anybody who watched me on Chalet's platform, know that I don't play it either way around.
Mm.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Diana. They know that, and twin, you know that. I always say it like, yo, we got a
Yeah.
mixture. Like, I love who love me. I support who support me, whether you're white or black. So I just wish that if you want to say, say some things, say some things, but let's leave that off the table, because it's not getting us nowhere. It's not getting us nowhere. And to just transition into that, I was watching a press conference today, guys. I don't know if you guys saw it. Hey, Smile Through the Tears. Hey, Diamond Family. Hey, Joe Stowe. Yes, I wish it was left out as well. Like I said, it doesn't matter white or black. I don't want to hear nobody talking about no one's race. I don't care who it is. I think, and I can stand up for that, no matter who I'm sitting with or who I like or who I support or who I don't support. I think it's not okay. Um, I don't know if anybody saw it, but I saw a press conference today, and it was Carmelo's Anthony's family was giving a press conference, and Austin's dad came there. If you don't know about the story, guys, Austin is the teenager whose life was taken, during the track meet. He was, how can I say it? He was unalived, by way of a knife. Um, and I was reading those comments and I was just so disheartened reading the comments, right? And I had to catch my twin up because my twin hasn't hey, more important people in this world. Hi, everybody. If you're just coming in, please hit the thumbs up, guys. If you don't see your
Please,
comments on
thank
the
you.
screen, that's because we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. And I just will be reading your comments still, guys. We will be paying attention to your comments. Um, I think that as people, as as Caucasian people, as African American people, I think that we have to really look into what we're putting out in this world, right? And the comments, like I said, was really disheartening because I saw a lot of white people saying comments that they shouldn't have said. I saw a lot of black people saying comments that they should not have said. Um, and it was just like a race war in the comments, right, guys? And it was really sad to see that these are the people who are sending, offspring out there to just procreate and to
Behave,
just live
yeah.
in the world, yeah, with other people. Um where none of us are alike. And I came to the conclusion that we can't blame Carmelo Anthony. We can't blame Austin, and I don't even know Austin's last name. And I'm sorry, no disrespect to him or his family, but damn, how did that come up? You did that, twin?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Um, I think that we can't blame the accuser or the person who was unalived in this. I think we have to blame the parents. And I think we have to blame the parents because if you have nothing but hate in your heart, right? What can you breed? You're gonna do nothing but breed hate, right, guys? And in a situation where, these two fellas may have gotten a fight and could have went home, um, I see that us in the comments, we can't even come together as just support to the families, no matter what family you support, whether it's the accuser or whether it was the person who was unalived. We can't come together as a people because we're so busy in the comments spewing hate on two families whose lives are already changed forever. Neither one of these families will be the same for the entirety. Hold on, twin. I'm here. I'm just gonna mute for 1 second.
You good. I don't know how this turned into a racist thing with Connie and Maybe, and they both white women. I mean, oh my god, you people are fucking disgusting.
I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't even paying attention to the comments because I was so busy, um, talking about the situation that I had seen in the comments. I mean, not in our comments, but in the comments, in that situation. So I think we both have to do better because I think that as a people, because I think that this is not going to be, well, not I think, this is not the first situation like this, and this is not going to be the last situation like this. But until we
Unfortunately.
actually come together and start thinking about things differently and giving our teenagers different tools to handle things. And I mean, Austin parents probably could have did some things differently by teaching their kids what is it, like management, like trouble management. I know the word isn't like conflict management. um Carmelo's family could have taught him things differently other than handling things the way he handled it. So I'm not calling out not one side. I'm saying both families, and just both, just everybody as a whole. I think that it's a bigger conversation that needs to be brought to the table, because if not, we're going to continue to lose our kids and our youth like this.
Yeah. Our children is a product of what we doing in the house. Yeah, they eventually venture off on their own and make their own decisions, but morally, I feel as though that's the main thing. Like, we learn at home what we see.
None of your business said I don't agree. As a parent, you can teach your child the best of your ability, right from wrong, and they can turn around and do wrong. Carmelo murdered Austin at the end of the day. And none of your business, I definitely agree with the first part of your statement because I don't know if you were here the other day, but we actually had a conversation where I was talking about, I have a 20-year-old and you don't necessarily you're not living the life that I want you to live. You're not living the life that I taught you to live. You're not going against you're going against a lot of the things that I have tried to instill in you. So I definitely understand trying to do the best and trying to teach your child to the best of your ability and then them doing things that they want to do. I definitely understand that. But I think once again, none of us were there for this interaction. I know witness have came forward and have spoke on Carmelo's behalf. Um, stating that it was thunderstorming and everybody just ran to different tents to remain dry. They said it was storming really badly and he was just there under his phone when the two brothers came up to him. Now, could he have handled that differently? Yes, he can. But that's another thing on trying to just that doesn't mean that even when they're grown and our children are going another way, we still try to teach them. We still try to teach them because they're our children forever. But
But that's
I
also
just
why we shouldn't bother people. If he was sitting minding his business and they came over there bothering him, like that's another thing. And not saying that he should have killed nobody. Nobody should kill anyone. But this is what happens when you picking at people. You don't know what someone is capable of. That's why we need to leave certain people. We need to leave people alone, period. Like, I'm sorry, go ahead, friend. I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, you didn't cut good girl. You didn't cut me off. This is your platform just as well as it's mine. Um, I don't think that I'm like conflicted because even though you pick with people or fights happen, does that mean that someone deserves to lose their life? I don't think so, right? But I also know that it only takes a few minutes to lose your cool and be regret and be living off a decision for the rest of your life that you made within 5 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
My dad used to always have a saying, "Don't let your emotions supersede your intellect." And I think that that was an awesome statement, and I use that a lot in my life because you can be so irrational in that 5 minutes and be in jail for the rest of your life because you're made to sit down because you don't know how to process emotions. Um,
Hmm.
and I know that when we are teenagers, we don't think like that. We don't we're just hot headed. Not all teenagers, but I'm speaking for myself. Hot headed. You're not really thinking. You're just living in the moment. But I think that's the bigger picture is teaching our children not to live in the moment. You had to redo it. This one. Oh, okay. It's teaching our children not to live. I'm sorry, guys. Men don't know how to do nothing without you. I'm actually turning on the wash machine, guys. Okay, here you go. Um, just teaching our children, emotional intelligence, because Carmelo could have handled that differently, and the brothers could have handled that so much differently. With sometimes, just like you said, just leaving people alone. Um, So once again, I think just we need to come and have bigger conversations, not only as a and as families, but as communities, because we're not just living in the communities with our own kind. We're living in the communities with so many with different cultures, with different people. We have to learn to live together. We're not segregated anymore. We have to learn. And it's crazy that in 2025, we're still having this conversation. And I know to a lot of people who don't experience racism, it may seem like, oh, just get over it. You guys are being sensitive. But until you actually have to walk that walk and you have to have conversations with your black sons about, you know, um, walking the streets and making sure that they always have ID on them so they're not misprofiled, or until you have to send in a job application somewhere and your name is Shaniqua or Tamika or whatever, or you have to worry about certain hairstyles going into certain jobs so that you're not once again judged, by judged before a person even has a chance to know your character. I think until you actually live this kind of life, you can't say that you're being sensitive.
Mm.
I I mean, that's my opinion in it, and I think that I'm well within my rights to give my opinion because I, live this life also.
True. I ain't gonna. I don't know. I'm just speaking on what I've told, what you told me thus far. I don't even know the story for real.
Right.
I
Hi,
haven't
Miss
followed it.
Webb. Hey,
Hello, Miss
Jamie.
Claire.
I'm sorry, babe.
No, you good. But yeah. So I'm not gonna elaborate on my opinion because again, I don't know what's going on. But the way I do think outside the box of just what I'm being told. I always think around it. Cause somebody always telling a white lie within it in some kind of way. And I don't know if that boy ended up with a weapon. What made him need a weapon? You know what I'm saying? What made him
Mm-hmm.
feel that he needed to carry a weapon around? And then these young men being as confident as they are and going and approaching him. You know what I'm saying? It seemed
Mm-hmm.
like an ongoing situation. It don't sound like it's something brand new just happened that day and this boy just snapped out unless he's diagnosed with bipolar disorder or schizophrenia or something. Like what really took place. But that's neither here nor there. Neither parties was doing the right thing. Them boys weren't right for bothering him, bullying him, whatever the case may be, and he wasn't right for unaliving somebody.
No, not at all. But it's just Nika. I want to read Nika's comment. Nika said,
Mhm.
"Blicky and purple. I really wish nothing but growth for you, ladies, because we appreciate." Y'all bringing these type of conversations to us is definitely needed, and we all could use a positive dialogue. Yes, I just wanted to touch on that because I've been seeing some comments. I left a comment the other day and on Connie's page. And let me just say, I wanted to talk about this today. Like, we can get into the Maybay drama and stuff later, but Maybay is such a small person on this huge in worldly events, right?
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
once again, Maybay was never what me and my twin platform was supposed to be about. We're gonna talk about her because I want to talk about her today. I want to talk about Muffin. I want to talk about Kwani, and I also want to get into Jolie and Lynn. Okay, guys, because I saw something today also. But I want to talk about worldly events. Like I said, I want to talk about us as women. I want to talk about being premenopausal. But there's some of you out there who are menopausal, and that's why you may be getting on this app acting a fool every goddamn day. And you well within
Apparently.
your rights, right? Because I think soon I'll be pre, and that's probably why I act a fool sometime. So I get it. I want to talk about things that's really like maybe it's such a small person in this worldly shit, and I refuse to make her think that she's the bee's knees over here at two girls and one motherfucking mic. Okay?
Amen. And let's
Yeah.
not get it twisted. We talked about the real things that was within the shit that Maybay is doing because you people do need to be aware of her type. Look at what's
Yeah.
going on.
But
It's
it's yeah.
basically
Mm-hmm.
it's a common enemy that the same that all these people deciding to link up and join hands to bring down somebody. It ain't even a real purpose behind it. For me, it's giving. I hate using the word jealousy, but it's giving some spike of type of jealousy because the same obsession y'all claim Connie has, y'all are exploiting it. Y'all doing the same thing, like
I
towards her.
definitely, I definitely agree. But before we hit into that because we just said we gonna go.
Go
Let's try to
ahead, go ahead.
backtrack into. Um, I just feel like I left a comment on Connie's page the other day because if you guys don't know, Connie has been covering that story also. So I can't think of the young man's last name, and I should have been more prepared to have his last name so I could have honored him correctly. But I do know that his name is Austin. So the young man Austin that was unalived by Carmelo Anthony, Connie has been covering that case, guys, and. In the process of her covering it, I left a comment under one of the posts about the situation. And it was just a comment saying that I apologize and I feel, and I, just pray for both families because, like I said, two families will never be the same again over a situation that could have been handled totally different on both parts, right? And now we have two moms crying, we have two dads crying, we have friends on both sides that's feeling the pain. And I don't care if you go to jail, that's like death also, because you have to live a total nother life in there. So a part of you does die to be able to live in there. A part of your family dies when you go behind those bars. And unfortunately, Austin can never be brought back, which is a horrible thing. His family can never, be with him again. So I don't want to make it seem as if I'm taking up for either side. I'm looking at it from an outside point of view, and I'm just feeling nothing but sorrow for both families at this point. And I don't care who disagrees with my standpoint. Your standpoint is your standpoint, my standpoint is my standpoint, and this is why me and Twin started this platform, so that we can give you guys our standpoints, and you guys are more than welcome to come up and give yours, and we won't look at you in any kind of way because you have a difference of opinion. um but someone told someone, and I'm not going to highlight her name because I hate when people do that. I hate when, content creators, bloggers, or whatever, you know, um, pick one person out the bunch and says, okay, Miss Such and Such, this is the comment you left. No, like, unless we're in a live and you're going off and being disrespectful, I feel no need to do that. I'm not going to go back and read your comments and have to highlight you because you disagree or because you came at me in a comment. That's ignorant. To me, it's ignorant, right? So, um, the lady was like, oh, you guys are so sensitive. And it really pissed me the hell off. But then when I went to her page, I saw the Confederate flag. I just saw a whole bunch of different things. And it was a whole bunch of different posts about like how black people are so sensitive. And I wanted to eat her ass up. But at that age, if she's still ignorant, she's gonna be ignorant. But then I have to think about, why is she so ignorant? Yeah, as an adult, you develop your own ideas and things like that. But then I had to look at her age and say this was probably rooted in her from the time that she was a fucking child. And she just never had the mind of her own to think anything other.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And it was disgusting to me, but I'm not gonna, blast her ass, even though I wanted to eat her the fuck up. I promise you guys.
Good
Yeah,
for you.
so
Okay.
Yeah, so I know my twin doesn't know much about the situation. If anybody wants to come up and give, their opinions on that situation, they can. I'm gonna drop, guys. This drink is so freaking good. I know y'all hear me smacking my lips, right? This drink is awesome. Okay, I made a frozen like margarita, guys, but I put blackberries and raspberries in it, and it's awesome. So, yes, if you guys wanna, let me see. You new to me, I will leave it on. Oh, thank you. I was going on between Desiree and Smile Through the Tears. I see the Smile Through the Tears said Desiree. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna respect these two ladies. You new to me, I will leave it alone. Yes, guys, listen, let's try not to. I think it's enough fighting and enough shit going on. Y'all know this is not the panel where we do that. We do that every once in a while. We up the blicky on a couple of people, but for the most part, it's peace, love, and here grease over here. Okay. For the most part, but you guys are more than welcome to give your opinions with each other. Let's just not get the tussling, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of fighting. I want love. Like, I want love. I don't know. Maybe it's the drink talking, guys, because I'm like really love feeling the love right now. Maybe it's just the drink. Pour up a drink, guys. Roll up. Hey, Phoenix,
Hey
Desiree,
Tammy. Hey, what was that? Slick P.
hmm
Um, Tamara.
Jamie. Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, Feminine Fear said Blicky and Purple. Have you talked to? Mm-mm. But I no. Connie, don't be starting in our comments, okay? Don't be starting in our comments, Connie. Oh,
No
listen.
comment.
Right, no comment. I plead the fifth. Niqua, I definitely need one of those slushy machines, honey. I may start a GoFundMe like everybody else, okay? Because hold on, let me get into this, guys. Did you guys see Jolie and Lynn today? I don't know about y'all, but I don't really care for Jolie. I know I just said I think about all love, right? I know I just said that, but I don't really care for Jolie. I think Jolie um pulls the, and I just told everybody don't say that, right? But I think that she plays the black woman card when it works for her. I'm gonna be honest. I think that Jolie say a lot of slick shit, and I think that she plays a certain role when when it suits her. Hey,
Mm.
Karma, hold on, Karma, wait, hold on. Karma's in the back. I'm gonna add you to the stage. Hey, Boogie.
Hey, boo.
Hi,
Yes, how are
beautiful.
you?
I'm good. I'm here sipping something too with you, boo, and about to spark a blunt.
Good. I think that Jolie plays the a certain role when it fits her. Okay. Now she asks Lynn, and I don't like Lynn. Word for damn. I'm gonna be honest. I don't report many people, but every time I see Lynn's nuts hanging, I report them. Now I don't care who don't like it. Every time I see his nuts hanging, and I mean out. If he fully clothed, I'm okay with that because I don't follow him. But for some reason, he'll pop up, on my timeline because other people are reposting and sharing them.
Yeah.
Every time I see him in that tub butt naked, I report him. Every time he's running around that house naked, I report him. I don't give a damn, and I said it. I said it from my own mouth. Right? Disgusting. Nobody needs to see that. Put it away. Now,
Nobody
I
need to
do
see
think
that. I don't even know who that is.
Lynn. You don't know who Lynn
What?
is?
Nope.
Oh damn!
Okay,
Well, you got
good.
Karma.
Good for
I'll catch you
you.
up. I'll catch you
Okay.
up. I'll catch you up. Lynn is a gay man up here. He has, is it HIV? I don't know if it's HIV or full blown AIDS. I'm not too sure.
Oh,
I'm not
wow.
his doctor, right? And I'm not disclosing anything that's not already out there. People, this is already fully out there that he has, and um, he publicly prostitutes himself on this app.
Oh, wow.
He takes us with him when he go prostitutes. Um,
Oh, wow.
yeah, and he's been involved in situations that more than one time that was sketchy with minors.
Oh, hell no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
So
last incident, he's supposed to basically not kidnap, but refuse to take him back home. He was dating this little 18-year-old boy
yes.
and
Oh,
not
wow.
trying to get him back home or whatever like that. But yeah, Lynn is a lot.
Is he friends with May?
No, honey. No, totally different side. May actually does
That's a
not like him
shame.
at all. Totally different side. Um, and in the process, Jolie, you know who Jolie is. You know she had the farm along with Gabe. She can't stay friends with nobody for longer than 5 minutes, right? Yeah, she's that girl, and then she makes it seem as if everybody is bothering her, but you can't be friends with no one. Um, Jolie asked Gabe on live today. She actually asked him, "Did he kick in
Lynn,
that
not
lady's
gay.
door?"
Lynn.
Yeah, she asked Lynn, "Hey, what do you say, 304?" She actually asked Lynn, "Did he kick in that lady's door?" to get to the young boy today. But she asked him on live. Now, she said that they were cool, they were friends, and she didn't like his response. She said that she asked him more than once on live today, and he told her, you bringing like shit to me, like you bringing rumors to me, like basically, like why would you ask me that? And not only why would you ask me that, if we're friends, why would you ask me that on live, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. And I don't, like I said, I don't care for neither one, so I'm not picking no sides. But Jolie went the hell off, y'all. She started telling Lynn that that's why he got AIDS.
Oh
He's gonna
shit.
die soon.
Oh
Lynn was
shit.
calling her, but they were doing it on different platforms. She was on her platform, he was on his platform. Lynn was telling her that she's a fat bitch, and that she deserved to get beat on. That's why she was getting beat on by the guy who had hit her when she had her domestic violence case. They, hey la la, hey sunshine, they were taking it so far. And I said, damn, they think the South Side take it far. These people is like dragging ass. They done got so low, like, right?
Damn.
So it was crazy because the things that they were saying is she was like, I know I'm gonna get canceled because I'm gonna tell him that he deserved to have AIDS and be little and be dying. And I was just like, where the hell where is Mark at? If I get up here and make a joke about myself using a curse word, I get flagged. If I put a lipstick up that resembles a
Same.
phallus, for those of you who don't know, is a dick. If I put a lipstick up that resembles a dick, I get flagged. Why the hell are they up here throwing these shits back and forth at each other and nothing is happening?
Nothing is happening.
But
Child.
that's the key to all this.
Hey, Jack. Sorry, twin.
That's what, that's okay. That's what it's really built off of, though. For real, for real. They don't want you just talking shit without the other component. You know what I'm saying? They want the mess to go on. So when you feuding
Right.
back and forth, they let it go on.
I get put in Facebook jail for just anything, even for just saying, telling somebody to shut the fuck up. That's it. And
Right. I
boom.
tread real lightly now because I don't need to be in jail. I don't do virtual jail, real jail, none of that
I've
shit.
done both.
So I don't do none of that shit in the virtual jail or real jail. Okay?
Yeah.
Because ain't no
Okay.
dick in jail. So I don't want to go to jail. I'm sorry.
You made me choke.
I've been in court a case, bitch, and they trying to eat my coochie off the bone. Bitch, okay, now where's
That
the
part.
penis at? The fuck? I've been on court a case because I'm so frustrated. I went in for a year, and now I got 24 to life because I'm so fucking frustrated because this bitch just want to chew me off the bone all night. Bitch, no. The fuck? That's
It's
karma
funny.
on the panel, Jack. Yeah, right. No locked doors. No locked doors.
Yeah.
Right, Nicole.
It took me one time to learn to stay the fuck away from jail, okay?
Mm.
That
Yeah,
part.
I don't
I don't
do
like
that. I'm
jail.
sorry. I don't do
And then I
jail.
was 16 years old with all grown ass women in a women's prison. Imagine. I was like, hell nah. I was like, I was fresh meat for real for them.
Yeah, I just don't do it, honey. It's no dick, and I would have to fuck the CO or the warden, Mister Warden, Mister Officer. Cause listen, he'll be bringing me in all kind of snacks, little Debbie's and shit, so I can have the bitches washing my clothes and shit. Because and he'll give me the best noodles. Cause I don't like the regular Nissan noodles. I like the good ramen, nigga. I need you to bring me in. If I'm Right. If I'm putting this booty up to the gate, I'm gonna need the best ramen, and I'm gonna need some some good snacks and shit. I want all the new snacks, not the old snacks. The good shit, right? Yeah, so it was
Mhm.
just disgusting that they was going back and forth at each other like that. So, oh, guys, I don't know. Another thing I found out, Trell looks like he's gonna be doing a content creator house, guys.
Oh shit.
Hmm.
So, as of now, Jolie is gonna be there, right? He invited Candy today, and I was on Muffin's live the other day, and he called Muffin and was like, "I need to talk to you about something. I need you to call me when you get off this." So, could you imagine that house with Muffin, Jolie, Candy, and whoever else?
That'd be a hot mess.
Girl, they gonna be fighting better. That's
Yeah.
gonna be better than Zeus.
Yeah, you're right. And now that's TV. It's gonna be like now that's TV type of shit.
And
Content
Lynn is
creator
supposed to be
version.
there.
The content creator exclusive.
Yes, and Lynn is supposed to be there because Jolie was like, I'm a beat Lynn ass at that content creator house. I'm gonna beat his ass. Now I'm just saying, I know she was in there swinging on that man too, guys. I know I ain't saying it was right for him to do what she did, but I know to do what he did. But I know she was in there because she was like, "I'm a beatling ass when I see him, and I'm gonna let my man handle the rest." So I guess now it's her and Demarkevius is actually official. You know the guy that looked like the pit bull.
Yeah, the gay boy.
Yeah, him in the bottom, her in the bottom. They
Oh
actually
shit.
official now. I was all over today, guys. I felt good. I was like, "Oh, I'm getting every dual tea today, right?" So Muffin gonna come. Muffin may not go because she don't like to go no place without her kids because she's scared. Because she got like what she got 5 kids, 2 grandkids, and they jump people. So Muffin may not go because her kids can't come with her. So or she may get them a room close by because I noticed that's what Kwani do too. Kwani like to travel with her kids, with her older kids, just in case a bitch get out of line, they could jump them. Right, so Muffin gonna go. She gonna be in the house like, hey, I need my supporters to send me $20 so I could get back home. Cause when I got here, I only had enough for this, and I ain't know this was gonna happen. So I need 10 of my supporters to send me $20. Right? Then Lynn is gonna there, he gonna be like, hey boo boo, or the shit that he be doing, so he gonna need another 20. He gonna try to up it and tell you that he'll put his pussy on the screen for $40. Put your pussy on the screen. Right, guys?
Oh
Yeah.
hell no. I will watch that.
Jolie, you already know Jolie gonna be begging. Jolie gonna be in there crying, singing "Never Would Have Made It," and I know I've been changed with
Damn.
the E&J bottle in her hand. Candy, I don't know Candy, so I can't really speak on her because I don't know her. But just from seeing her for these 3 minutes, she a mess.
I
Yeah,
will watch that.
I would watch it too because they gonna be scrapping.
I will definitely watch that. But
They
May
gonna be.
wouldn't go because of her bad knees.
I don't even know. I don't even think he said he didn't even mention her name. So I don't know if he got inviting her. And she a little bougie compared to those content creators. Like we gotta give her where it is. She thinks that she's
No,
the upper
it's not about her
echelon.
being bougie. If she ain't putting it together, now if she goes to a content situation, it got to be bigger people than her or people the South Side really don't know about. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Uh huh.
Cause she
Yeah.
thirsty as fuck. But just because it's this group of people, and
Mm-hmm.
You think she won't?
yeah, she's scary. If she can't bring her some security, she ain't going either.
Hey Billy. Hey Tamara.
The
Hey
thing
Lady
she gonna
Night.
say is her bad knees don't allow her to.
And Spencer, yo, it is gonna be a begathon. Could you imagine? And they gonna be sitting there. Remember the old school feed the children things when they used to have and I'm not laughing at the hungry children because y'all know how y'all people like to twist words. Oh, somebody gonna be like, I had one drink and I'm not even finished my drink. Somebody gonna be like, yo, Blicky was up there so drunk she was falling down. Did y'all hear her? She felt like Maxine. Cause they just get drunk on every lie. Oh my God, they such drunk. And then somebody gonna be like, and she was talking about the kids, the feed the children commercial. How dare she say that?
Oh,
The
I
Nah, you
hate
fuck?
gotta
this shit.
clarify on this. You know that.
Yeah, so we be having to clarify everything over here because people gonna, the people like to throw their own shit in the mix, guys.
Hmm.
Hit that thumbs up, y'all. Hit that thumbs up. I'm so happy to be with y'all today. And I really
Having fun.
appreciate the way y'all was holding me up the other day. So I was like, let's pop out one time for our people. Because y'all need something else besides the drama. I know y'all tired of the drama. So come over here to Death Row where we make you laugh, we make you drink, you smoke a little bit, you kumbaya, you see your enemy, but you don't get the scrapping until after.
That part.
Right. That's it. So right. So they all gonna have a little booth. Nothing gonna be sitting there looking like Ronald McDonald with that red ass hair. right? Asking the same black people, and guys, please don't send this bitch another dollar. Cause wasn't she just up there saying that she don't like black people? She was just up there 2 weeks ago at Walmart, like, oh, this is why I can't stand black
Yep,
people.
that was
Hmm.
Oh, I hate y'all. I hate that I'm black.
that
All
pissed me
because she
off, bro.
insecure. All because she insecure. You give off the energy you give off when you walk into places, and you mad that people treat you that way. Like, girl.
She wasn't even insecure. Her ass must have never been taught how to food shop. Because if you have a family of five, why don't you own a deep freezer? Why don't you own a
Bloop,
pantry?
bloop. That part.
I only have one kid over here, and I got a deep freezer. Okay, I
Yeah.
got my cabinets. I have an issue. Twin could tell you, I have an issue, and with I don't know, and I've always had an abundance of food in my house growing up, always. So I guess that's just it. Just transferred over to me because my house looks like a supermarket on a daily basis. Okay, and it's shit that I ain't even touching, and it
Oh,
looks
but
like a
listen,
supermarket.
I don't mean to cut you off, but Connie just reminded us, yeah, that somebody said it had to do with her. She had to pick it up because she was using somebody else's food stamp card, girl.
As usual, she's always, cutting corners and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she was never taught to. Oh, Mookie, I wish you was off of work too, Pooh. She was never. You can tell she was never taught to food shop because there's no way with a family of five that you can go shopping every week. And when I say shopping every week, not you're going to get what you're using for
Mm-hmm.
the week because we all know milk and shit goes, especially with a family of
Quick,
five.
very
Fresh
fast.
vegetables go. Fresh
Mm-hmm.
vegetables have to be replenished just as soon as you put them in there. So
Right.
I understand that because I'm not a canned girl myself. I'm a frozen and a fresh girl. I don't really care for canned goods. I have frozen veggies and I have fresh veggies.
Period.
Fruit and stuff like that goes. Lunch meat, goes. You have to
Facts.
have so some of these things you do have to replenish on a weekday, but you cannot go spend $100 nightly on a dinner,
Nah, that
especially
makes
with a
no
family of
sense.
five.
Right. That's a lot.
Exactly. Not even a family of five. Excuse me. It's a family of it's her plus her five kids and two grandkids, and the two grandkids eat regular food. So you
Oh
have
shit.
to. There's no way you don't have an extra large. If I was her, I would have her and Kwani. Kwani don't even have this. I would have one of them deep freezers where you could put a body or two in there. Not saying I would use it for a body. Please, do not demonetize me. It would not be for a body, but we would have that huge deep freezer in there and it will be stocked.
Hmm.
You cannot go spend $100 on a dinner nightly and expect to not be looking stupid in 2 weeks.
Right.
Like
Crazy
this is
work.
always what happened. And then remember, they eat out like animals. Chick-fil-A is expensive for one person, honey. And I love me a Cobb salad. And honey, I buy bag salad so I can make my own Cobb salad at home.
That part.
Okay, I can.
You sound like Darius.
No, seriously, I can do that shit at home. Twin, no, I love my iced coffee, but I don't have the money to buy iced coffee every day. So what do?
Make that
I
shit
buy
at
my
home.
I buy my coffee for the cabinet that everyone else can use, and I buy like three like Starbucks brand, the big one, or the Khalif brands cold brew coffee, keep it in the thing with three different kinds um of creamer and also the cold foam. I make my own Starbucks at home. I don't have the money every fucking day. And even if I had the fucking money, what makes me think I just want to keep dishing it out?
Exactly. I love
Jack
Dunkin'
said she
Donuts.
got
I
three
love
deep
Dunkin'
freezers,
Donuts. So what
period.
I do
Hey,
is
Melody. Mm-hmm.
I get the Dunkin' Donuts K cups to make that shit at home, and I get the Dunkin' Donuts creamer too.
Exactly. There's a way to do. Oh, Chrissy said she has two refrigerator pantries and a deep freezer. My struggle was real growing up, and it's just me and my husband. Exactly.
Yes.
Thomasina says I got grandkids, and my grandkids pop up always coming like, Grandma, you cook? Feminine Fear says
Hmm.
I don't do coffee, but soda I'm in there. So Feminine Fears, if I was to turn on my camera right now and show you the sodas, you would think that it was a more of a big family in here. And mind you,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even drinking sodas. I'm drinking seltzer water because I'm too fat and I'm trying to get right for the summer because I'm a fat girl who love crop tops and I don't want to be looking like Winnie the Pooh. Right. So I'm just doing, you know. water, and salsa water. That's it. Jamie says, "Girl, we have two refrigerators upstairs, one downstairs in the kitchen, plus a deep freezer." Hey, Linda, exactly. That's how you do it. Like you have to do things like this. Um, but she was mad, in Walmart because her order wasn't ready, and that was the dinner that she needed for that night, right?
Yeah, that's crazy work. I would never do
Right.
that
So
because you don't know
you,
if it's
so
gonna go
because
down right.
Right. So because it's in a black area, you were in there shouting out, "I hate black people. I don't want
That
to be
was
black.
crazy work,
I'm
bro. I
mad that
love
I'm
that.
black." And it was
Mm.
like, "Bitch, do you know we don't claim you neither?" Right?
I'm just gonna say we don't want you.
You was just, let's not forget that you was in a relationship with an underage girl just 2 years ago. You was dating a 17-year-old girl, the same age as your daughter.
Jesus,
Was she
take the
the
will.
friend of the
All her
daughter?
friends get down like
No, she
this.
wasn't the friend of the daughter. She is actually Kwani's stepsister.
Cause she
Oh
was
And
a close
wow.
friend, right?
And Kwani made it seem as if she didn't know the girl like that. But Kwani and the girl share a brother. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh
Why
Lord.
Kwani pretended like she ain't know the girl?
Right, right. Because Kwani didn't want her name mixed up in that underage shit. But you was letting her come to your house when Muffin was there. You was letting
Mm.
her come to your house. Y'all going on vacations, her and Muffin doing grown up things together, and you understand. So cut it out, bitch. You was with it. You was with it. You just don't tell your friend like, hell no, you wrong, because you
Yeah.
publicly was like, I didn't know. I don't know her like that, so I didn't really know her age. Bitch, stop lying. You and the girl share a blood brother.
Oh my God.
Cut it out. How the hell you didn't know?
That is
But
gross.
yes, Muffin, you was just up here dealing with a little girl, and you claim that you didn't know until one night your daughter and her got arrested together, and the cops called you to come pick up both of them.
Goddamn.
And then you said that at that point it was too late. She had already lied to you about
Mm-mm.
her age. It was too late. So you just continue to be inappropriate with a 17-year-old, the same age as your daughter. You actually had a daughter over that age in your house.
Oh my
So,
Lord.
as I think I can speak for all black people when I say, cross over if you want, baby girl, because we don't
We
want
don't
you.
want you.
We good.
We don't claim you.
No bueno.
Right. We don't claim you, honey. So it's okay. Cross right on over. Um, but then you was up there 2 days ago telling all the black people that you don't like. I know y'all get tired of me asking, but my car battery. Now, mind you, y'all, she done got this car battery, supposed to get this car battery replaced like 3 times already. People done gave her money to get this car battery replaced. I remember she was up there like, I need 400 and such dollars to get this battery replaced, and if I gotta pay y'all back, I'm gonna pay y'all back. Now y'all know she ain't gonna pay nobody back because y'all know every other month her and the viewer is falling out about her not paying them back, right?
Damn.
So y'all know she not gonna do that.
Mm-mm.
So it's just so funny that the same black people who you were saying you didn't need and you didn't want, and you was trying to change your color. Now you wished you had grown up in a different body, a different race, a different whatever. Now you asking these same people for money to replace your battery.
Wow.
And y'all know I'm nosy, so after that, taxes must have hit. Now Jay taxes must have hit, which is her daughter, because Muffin had, it's how much of 5, 6, 7, 8? She had 8 pair of brand new sneakers lined up. So everybody in the house got a pair of sneakers. Her, Gia, Darion, Duke, Najee, Breeze, Nine, and Nova. I named everybody in the house. Everybody had a brand new pair of sneakers. She showed that it was lined up. It was like New Balances. It was all lined up. It was a cute pair too. They were gray. So they must be going out as a family to all wear their gray. Maybe for Easter, because Easter is next week, right? And it was 2 pair of white uptowns, fresh out the box. Okay, so then she's here getting her hair done this morning. So the taxes must have came. Did you offer your supporters back that money that they paid for you to get that battery?
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm just saying.
What
I'm just
happened to the
saying.
world that used to survive on their own? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm confused.
I'm just
No,
saying.
this
When did it become
platform.
okay to live off of
This
other people?
platform
Like,
did it. They started off as just like Kwani wanting to. I guess she let everybody know she leaving. The big announcement. Like I wish people would just leave if they gonna leave. Like what's the big announcement for? Um, it paid them well. It paid them well in the beginning, and nobody thought to think like, okay, let me invest. Let me put some money up. I'm making all this money. It's nothing to put a good $500 up every time you get paid once a month. If you more than that, $1,000 if you make it 30,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody thought about that. I don't know why, as much problems as we be having with Facebook, nobody was concerned about this shit, going away or breaking down or anything, or just
Right,
stop it in
right,
mid motherfucking moment. What
right,
was the after plan? I was raised on, if this don't work out, what's your next plan? Have that already working that out thought process in your head, something.
yeah,
But what was y'all doing beside? But again, look at who was building a bunch of project trailer trash motherfuckers who had never had
period.
nothing before. So the first
Hmm.
thing they want to do is go shop and take flights and go to different places and do all this stupid shit. Up till even now, y'all still fucking off the little money you get in. Now you more so begging. Now you comfortably begging.
Right, that way.
Cause them checks ain't fat no more. Then y'all mad at the people that's giving y'all a way to even get a check still by viewing in y'all motherfucking comments.
Yep,
right, right.
But they fucking retarded. They crazy.
I don't
I
know.
got too much
And,
pride, I
and
guess.
I go ahead, baby.
No, I'm just saying. I feel like I got too much pride, to just sit there and expect people to just do shit for me that I'm supposed to been doing for myself all my damn life. Like, since when it became okay, and it was like, what happened to the pride?
Right. Green Creation said, I have said it once and I'll say it again. As women, we all need multiple streams of platform. Chopper said, I could never ask for $1.
That's a
Never mind,
fact.
beg for $1. Tamika says, new shoes and gonna be begging by next week. Let me see. Let me see. I just want to get to some of your comments. Chrissy said, have a plan A, B, C, and D. That's how I was taught. Shelly said, they use their platforms to beg now. Thomasina said, but most of them probably never
Hmm.
had that type of money, so didn't what to do, know what to do with it. Spencer said, they all thought they hit the mother load. Exactly.
Yeah,
Slay
yeah.
said, their next
Yeah.
plan was to beg. Yes, and I definitely agree with that. And I could only imagine that when you make that type of money and you never, had that type of money before, that you want to do all the things that you were never able to do for your family, right? I could only imagine. But I also would think about investing. Like my first thing would have been like, yo, let me go get me a building. Let
Like, be
me
smart. Yeah.
let me get a building where I can get some tenants. Let me become a landlord. You understand what I'm saying? Let me hire a super who knows how to take care of the plumbing, who knows how to do these things. My first thing would have been, let me go get a laundromat. A laundromat is something that is never ever gonna go out of style because everybody cannot afford to wash clothes in their own home, right? Especially if you're paying for a water bill, right? And if you have a huge family, some people rather go out to the local laundromats or than to actually, run that in their house and have a water bill that's sky high. My first thing
Mm-hmm.
would have been like, let me invest. I have all of these children, and all of these children are basically teenagers. She only has one that's not above, not one that's young. Let us start a cleaning business. Like, okay, kids, like I know that this may not be the ideal thing. You guys can also still, venture out on your own prospects, but let's start a family cleaning a business. Muffin and the mini muffins. We would have been there. We would have been clean muffin and the mini muffins cleaning service. We would have been doing something.
No, for real. Anything, like literally anything, and none of that was kind of like a idea, a plan, a thought process. Cause I think they was only on a one track mission, which is I fuck it. That's why they more and more they was exploiting their lives. They was running out of content. So
Right.
if me exploiting my life gonna give me the dollar, let me go ahead and throw my laundry out there. Then you're mad that we talking about it.
Right.
Right.
Rose said, "Hey everyone." Carissa says, "Where can I find her page to see what we're talking about here?" She has two pages. You can find her on Muffin Moment of Life, or you can find her on Muffin plus 5 and 9. Tell her when you get there, you're welcome for the she's welcome for the free poem promo,
Promo.
and tell her to
Yeah.
unblock Blanche Devereaux on Muffin plus 5 and 9 because she blocked me on Muffin plus 5 and 9 because I told her she's her own enemy. She's her biggest enemy. So
And
she
she don't
blocked me,
like
guys.
it.
Yeah, so please tell her to unblock me that I gave her free promo. So can she unblock me? So
Period.
I could be nosy and keep reporting on her.
Simple. Simple. Don't nobody be having time to switch pages when I'm on one page and everything there, and half of the stuff ain't on the other page.
Right, and then I gotta log into my other page to go see shit, and I don't be wanting to cuss her out up there because then she gonna unblock, she gonna block me too. So now I just be having to watch in silence. Right, and there's another Blanche in in these streets, y'all. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I know.
Her
I
name is
see that.
yeah. She not a looker neither. Well, I'm sorry, y'all. That's not nice. But just look at the profile picture, y'all. Y'all know that's not me. If y'all don't see these 40 double G's up there, or these big succulent
What they
juicy
say, she's
lips,
very sore on the
y'all know
eyes.
it's not me. Or these bedroom eyes, y'all know that is not me.
Keep it
That little
real. She's sore on the eyes.
right, y'all know that's not me, right? Because y'all know my G's, my 40 G's is always out. So if it ain't out, y'all know that ain't me.
Period.
Or if y'all don't see these bedroom eyes, guys.
Baby, that kid,
So
she blocked you too. What you say to her? I wasn't paying no mind.
my
That's
page
crazy work.
daddy said, "Ain't none of those muffins mini." No, seriously. And the guys, so I'm just shocked to see um these things unfold. And someone said it yesterday. They were like, look at her begging for the money, and later on she's gonna be getting her nails done. And lo and behold, she was in the nail salon and in the beauty salon
Wow.
this morning, and she was in the bar that night. So yeah. These are the
Wow.
things that happen, guys. So just be very selective, guys. Be very selective because some of these people are not who they supposed to be.
They scamming.
Yeah.
They
And
acting
they
like they hurting, but they really got money in the bank on the low.
yes, yes. So be careful with that, guys. Now, what else have I seen that's been kind of interesting?
Yeah,
Nothing.
friend, you seen a lot of stuff. I'm shocked.
Right. That's because I've been in my own zone, and
Mm-hmm.
I just been scrolling.
Observing.
I've been strolling. Yeah, I've been walking these Facebook streets, guys.
Period.
I've been walking these Facebook streets like a hoe on a track.
Well, have a sip, friend.
Have a sip. Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
And we're still not drunk because Twin doesn't drink at all. Karma
I've
barely
been taking
drinks,
some baby ass sips.
and I still have half a cup, guys. So no one's drunk.
Nope, not at all. I don't drink, so I'm just taking baby sips.
Yeah. So
So
yeah. Huh?
it's
Go ahead,
a
Twin.
it's a I'm sorry. It's a local story happening in Chicago, y'all. Where a young lady, her page on Facebook is Nikki Blocked Again.
Uh
She
huh.
recently just dropped her story on TikTok. I gotta get her TikTok name. I think it's Honey. I gotta look it up, y'all. I'm sorry, but anyways, she told her story about the time when she lost her baby to
Mhm.
DCFS. And her godmother came, basically manipulated her into signing all her rights over to her, promising her that she was going to look out for her. Now, in the beginning of the situation, when she first got pregnant, she said she was young. She was thinking to herself, like, I don't want no baby. I don't want no baby. And her and the godmama was talking about it. And the godmama told her, she told the godmama that she can adopt the baby or whatever. And During this process while she was pregnant, apparently she grew closer to her baby and decided that she wanted to keep her baby. She was like, she was falling in love with her baby. She didn't want to get her baby up. So she let the godmother know. She said once she told the godmother about it, that she didn't want to get her baby up no more, the godmother started treating her different and acting funny towards her.
Mm.
So she said her daughter was 1 years old, and the grandmother of the father, okay, y'all, the grandmother of the father got the baby. It was over in December, because the little girl birthday is December 24th, the day before Christmas. So the baby went to the father's house. She said about a couple of days went by, she hadn't talked to them or whatever. She called, asked to talk to her baby or whatnot, and the grandmother said that the baby wasn't there, she was with the father. She said she called the father, and the father like, I ain't got the baby with my mama. So she's
Mhm.
being confused at this time. So she said she instantly called the police. They pulled up to the grandma house. They told her that the baby had, they came, DCFS came and got her baby.
Mhm.
Apparently the grandmother was calling the mama to get paperwork because the baby needed to go to the doctor and get a daycare and stuff, and the mama wasn't answering the phone. This is the grandmother's story on the father's side.
Uh huh.
And wasn't nobody answering. She was calling the mama and the grandmother on the mother's side, but wasn't nobody answering. The only person answered was the godmother. The godmother apparently gave them the number, and gave them a number and told them, call this number. They should be able to give you all the paperwork that you need. But
Mhm.
turns out the number was to like a DCFS person, because the godmother had been calling DCFS already, letting them know that stuff was going on with the baby and the mama on
Mhm.
some underlying stuff. So the DCFS came right out and came and took the baby from the grandmother and the father. The father wasn't at home at the time.
Mhm.
So she said her baby was only in DCFS for a week. She said her baby went on the first and she got her baby on the seventh. 7 days later, she would have picked her baby up and
Mhm.
got her baby back. But she couldn't. The DCFS said she couldn't get her baby back. She needed somebody that was going to do temporary custody. Y'all familiar with that? Like
Yes. Uh huh.
okay, so she called the godmother. She said her and the godmother wasn't talking, but this was the only person that could help her because her mama was going through her own shit and she ain't had nobody else to call. So she, again, before all this, before the baby situation happened, she said she had a really good relationship with her godmother. She loved her. She got her tattooed on her. She used to always look up to her. She loved her godmother, but her godmother switched on her. So and again, y'all, we talking about a 17-year-old.
Okay.
So but she said she got her baby. Well, the god called the godmother. The godmother was like, okay, I'll do this for you. She like, look, and when we leave here, you can still come and get your baby or whatever. Like it's nothing like that. When we leave here, just make sure when these appointments come around, you around, you got the baby here, whatever. This is what the godmother tell her before they go into doing all the paperwork and stuff. So the godmother gets temporary custody. She said they leave out, go back to the godmother house. They sitting there for a minute. She like, okay, so I'm ready to go. This the mama. She like, I'm ready to go. She was like, well, I don't think I can let you take her because you can get me in a lot of trouble. If I let you do that, because I got she runs a daycare out her home. I have my daycare and everything. I don't want no. So the mama Nikki, she confused. She like, what's going on? Like, what do you mean? Like, we just had this whole conversation. She like,
Mhm.
look, you can come over here anytime, whatever, whatever. So she was like, I'm 17, so I'm just kind of like, I'm as confused as I am. I'm just kind of going with the flow of things. So she said she was coming over every day, seeing her baby, but she could not leave out the house with her baby. She was like, that was weird. She like, then it came a time where she couldn't tell her baby what to do. She said she reached and kissed her baby, and the godmom was like, now why are you doing that for? So just kind of like making her uncomfortable every visitation when she was coming to see her daughter or
What type of
sitting with her
question is
baby.
that? The fuck?
Listen, so fast forward, she said it became a time where she felt like she wasn't good enough of a mama due to what the godmama was kind of inflicting on her in a way, that she stopped coming around for a minute. It was really, really, it was so, she was crying. It was so sad when she was telling the story, and you could tell she was telling her truth, y'all. I gotta get these videos, but the godmama done deleted her video, y'all, defending it. So
Mhm.
now the little girl is 9 years old now. She's 9, if not 10. but she's 9 years old now. The godmama done had the baby since she was 2 years old. The mama been coming back and forth in and out her life. One time the mama ended up going to jail. And the godmama told her over the phone that your baby was, sexually assaulted. And she like, what do you mean? What happened? What's going on? And she in jail during this time. The baby is 2. And she like, yeah, she boo booing and she sleep with her booty in the air. So the mama is losing it in jail. She done got put in a hole and some more stuff. She said by the time she got out, the godmama said, I took her to the doctor, did nothing happen. Next thing she know, the godmama got her daughter on what she said, silent seizure medicines. Like the
Mhm.
basically that her baby stare off in the air and it's considered a silent seizure. She said she was confused by it because she stare off in the air.
Uh huh.
But another incident happened where the godmama was trying to get full custody of her and she was telling her, no, I don't want to give you full custody. I want my baby back. And she said what happened? She went, I think it was a school situation. She was taking her baby to school or whatnot, and the young lady, what happened? The doctors was asking her like, no, the godmama said we can go and we can sign a paper, sign a contract so that you can get your baby back. And when they got there, they asked the mama, they asked Nikki, how would you feel if your baby stayed with a schizophrenic something? Because the mama is diagnosed with this. So again, young, she thinking to herself like, I'm thinking to myself like, well, I'm like that and my baby's safe in my hands. But why they asking me that? She didn't know why they was asking her that. So she ended up saying yes. That's because the godmama had told them that she was schizophrenic, she was dangerous, she didn't need the baby. So in that moment, she ended up losing complete custody of her baby.
Mhm.
Then now the baby is 9. The godmother made arrangements because godmama like to be outside partying and kicking it. So Nikki was able to get her daughter on the weekends, and then they made arrangements where she can get her 3 months at a time. So
Uh huh.
the 3 months while she had her daughter ended up getting caught by the mama, sitting on the couch doing something wrong with herself. If y'all get my drift, she was fully dressed up top, but she was butt naked at the bottom. This is what the
Okay.
little grandmama catches her doing under
Mhm.
the cover. And
Mhm.
they like, where's this coming from? What's going on? Now remind y'all, the baby been with the godparents since she was 1, 2. And she like, where did you get this from? Where did you learn this from? So the little baby told her mom that the lady's son did it when she was 5. The little
Oh my
girl
God.
told her story, said everything, and Nikki like, my baby is genuinely addicted to what, like she would sit and watch, corn underneath the cover while we in the house playing cards,
What?
and she said this is what was going on.
Oh my
She
Mhm.
like, so
God.
I'm asking this lady what's going on. So when they confronted the godmama over the phone, I guess the godmama got scared and stuff and went and took the baby out of school one day while she was in mama's custody during mama time. But she really don't have custody of her baby. Her baby still um is still fully in custody with the godmother because they didn't, you know what I'm saying? They haven't took that out. The godmama was just doing some kind of like under the table stuff with her because
Mhm.
godmama was trying to kick it now. Now, she was going outside a lot. So she came back that's why she's telling her story now because she just want her baby back at this point. Because the godmama's not believing her. Mama believe her. Grandma on mama's side believe her. Daddy believe her. And the daddy family, because he even went to
Mhm.
parenting classes. He never signed his rights over. He still got his rights. The godmama saying he ain't never want to be there. He told his story too. He like, I used to go over there all the time. The lady fixing me dinner plates and everything. I was going to visit my daughter. I ain't really too much know. They saying she put on like this facade that she cool people, but whole time is BS behind it. And the reason why she said that the baby was sex aid when she was younger, because apparently she get more money if she has basically like, a child with trauma,
Oh my God.
or you get more money or something like that. That's why that story came out during
See,
that time.
These people are so freaking weird, okay?
And
That's
it's so
crazy.
sick. That was the most. I'm like, this story is just like, oh my god,
You already know.
Girl, are
oh
you
my
in
god.
New York? In New York, twin, it's a local story about a guy caught having sex with a corpse on the train station in the train.
No. Oh my
Yes.
god. Ugh.
Yes. I don't
Mm.
know what's going on, but mental health is like these people are running rampant, and I whoever is in the office, it doesn't even matter at this point. Of course I know who's in the office, but I'm just saying whoever it is, please bring back some services because we are walking the street with some real demons, okay?
Yep.
Big time.
For
Big
real.
time.
Like how you were caught on mass transit, like, and mass transit out here, a lot of people drive, yes, but even if you drive, some people park their cars and get on the train to go to
They
work
hop on
because
train.
yes, because the
Mhm.
areas, where people work is so congested and you don't want to have to pay for parking. So it's easier just to park your car and pay $2.75 to get on the train and take it as far as you need to go.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was caught having sex with a corpse, and the corpse is believed to be a homeless person who had passed away on the train.
Jesus.
Yes, these
That
people
is
are
so
freaking
crazy.
It's
yes.
real. It's, yeah, it's real evil out here for real.
Yes, there's another story about a mom who was a nurse,
Yep.
and she got arrested because she found out that her son, she was a single mom, and she found out that her son had plans to rob a business along with some other little boys, and she beat him and he ran away. The cops found him in McDonald's, and he showed the cops that he had a couple of lacerations, and was like, "Oh, my mom beat me."
Mhm.
And she got locked up, and she's a nurse, so now she's fighting a case,
Oh
and
my
she's
god.
letting them know, like, "Look, go through his phone. I went through his information, and I found out he was doing things that he shouldn't have been doing, and also that he was planning on robbing someone. So that's why I took matters into my own hands. But now actually she's actually fighting a case.
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
Mm, mm,
crazy,
mm.
yo.
Where she maybe lose her career and everything because she wanted to get to him before the law got to him. She wanted to, handle him.
Yeah. Wow.
Mm.
Wow.
There is so much craziness going on.
That's why.
Sometimes
That's why my TikTok is about true crime because it's a lot of crazy shit going on every day.
yes, it really is. It really,
It
really
needs to be
is.
talked about. You feel me? That shit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
wild. Let me get my Ocean is over there crying. Hold on 1 second.
Ocean.
He's screaming at me, girl. Let me go
Oh,
get him.
Ocean, don't be screaming at my friend. Hey,
Let me go get him. I'll be
Terry.
right back.
Hey, everyone that just came into the room, guys. Can you please hit that thumbs up button, guys? Okay, I see you guys want to get into the conversation because you guys keep having this conversation in the comments about Connie. So I guess you guys want to get into this conversation, and we're gonna oblige you guys. We're gonna oblige you guys. So, Twin, you want to start off with that?
I look, catch me up, and I'll definitely dive
I
in
really don't know
because
what to catch you up on. I just, been seeing.
well, personally, right? Because it's really just kind of a thing where it's like, so I did see a post. I think, was that
Hey,
you, Smile
Casper.
said that you just want Connie to admit that she obsessed. Was that Smile Through the Tears post?
I'm not
That's
too
why she.
sure.
Okay, I don't know neither. It was one. I think it was Smile Through the Tears. You mentioned that you just want Connie to admit that she's obsessed with the Maybach drama. I mean, call it what you want to call it. She's doing what she came here doing and been doing. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand the bring down Connie train. I don't understand it. Is it because she's covering Maybach? Is that what's happening? Because everybody that want to bring Connie down didn't like Maybach at some point or claim to still not fuck with her for real. So I'm just really confused by that angle of it. Because what did
Mhm.
she personally do to these people that's trying to like bring her down or put her in the place of what someone else is doing? That it's her fault. It's her fault that this person, somebody else, is acting away. So we're gonna bring you down. Like what is that? I'm confused.
Thank you, Casper. Casper says, "Love the vibe, love the channel." Thank you, Casper.
Thank you
Um,
guys for
Smile through the tears said, "I have been saying that for years. Y'all are just new to my phone with Connie. Laugh out loud." Um, then says, I guess everyone that watches is obsessed. Then Feminine Fear says, "I treat the Maybay Malarkey the same way I treated anything else I've covered over the years." Tilly Baby says she came to my page, laughed my ass off. I don't do fuck shit and will post what I want. Smile got her ass blocked. Oh, Stacy, thank you for the 4.99 super chat. Beautiful. We appreciate you. And I hope you
Oh,
guys have your drinks and your roll and everything rolled up. It's after work time
definitely.
here. I hope you guys are vibing. And even though we're getting into this conversation, we're only getting into it because I've seen the comments were monopolized by those by this topic. So this is the only reason why we're getting into it, and we just want to let you guys get out your opinion. If you want to come up, you're more than welcome to come up and voice your opinion on what you guys have been seeing and just your thoughts on the matter, because you guys thoughts matters just as much as anyone's, because you guys are the viewers.
Right,
Right.
I would love to hear y'all opinion on it because I want to know if I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And again, I've always said I'm 100% against Maybay and her shenanigans. So her karma is her karma. Whatever is coming to her, once again, as long as ain't nobody physically harming her, it's her karma. It is what it is. She's done
Yeah.
some bogus stuff and now trying to fake admit to her stuff without admitting to it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what she's saying now. Oh yeah, I messed up. I messed up. I don't get to get a clean slate. Okay, I messed up in my past. I did some people wrong. No, you still won't talk about it how you know you should talk about it. And it is what it is. But Mookie said I would be obsessed with my money, making my bag as well. Period. Like
Right.
I
Right.
just don't get it, y'all. I just personally don't get it. The bandwagon of let's bring Connie down. It just gives off a different kind of vibe for me. And I hate using the word jealous, but that's what it gives off. Because what else is we doing? Or bullying, picking. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
picking with her.
Yep.
I think that in turn, while we are saying, that May is this person or Connie is this person, I think that in turn, if we look at some of the things that we all are saying or have said, because I know that I have said some things about May that was despicable. So I'm not excluding myself from the bunch, right?
She
And y'all,
deserves that shit.
100%.
and you guys know I always, yeah, but that doesn't, even though she deserved it, don't mean that I can't admit and say that I said some despicable shit. And I
Yeah,
will say
true.
some, and going forward, I will say some despicable shit because I'm just disgusted when it comes to that person. So I
Right.
already know. But y'all, anybody who watches, once again, you guys know that we keep it transparent, and I'm gonna include myself in a bunch saying that I say some despicable shit too. Even though I
Mm-hmm.
try to leave the
Period.
children, even though I try to leave the children off the board, and you people still try to bunch you in with with everybody, um, because it just works for their narrative, right? It just works for their narrative. So I think that that's just, but I think that I'm watching some of the craziest shit, be said. And once again, I will stand out to say that if you are a children for advocate, if you are advocate for children, you should be an advocate for children all the way around.
Period.
Right.
And
Period.
that means Connie's grandkid, May's grandkids, your
Mm-hmm.
grandkids, your kids, my kids, West Bubblefuck kids, whoever kids. It doesn't fucking matter. I think
If that's
that
what your battle is about. Right. Like what?
Yeah, I just think that that should be all the way around, and it shouldn't matter whose kids. Because once again, I have said 1,000 times, I don't agree with Baby P or Baby Jesus. Oh, Jesus, that's not that baby name.
Oh Lord
Um,
Jesus.
what's Junior or Baby Junior or Cat's children? Because none of those beautiful kids. Connie's grandson. Um, anybody's kids. Toya's kids, Jack kids, Shalee's children, because it happened to her. I don't agree with what's her name? Drama and Doobie's children. I don't agree with no one's children's being talked about. Like I said, as an adult, drag the adults to hell, put them down there, bury them, have a funeral, go to the repast, eat the good
Yes.
food, the macaroni, the collard greens, the ham, the turkey, the whatever chopped barbecue, the
The
potato salad,
bugs in
macaroni
hell.
salad, have some drinks, do a little dance, say what you gotta say, utilize them, and come back and do it again tomorrow if you have to. But leave the babies off the fucking table because none of them have anything to do with their parents'
Yes,
fucking
yes,
actions.
yes, Blicky, yes.
Whether you agree with it or whether you don't, none of these children have anything to do with their parents' actions. And I think that we can say that because how many times have we ran down on Nisi, but we have never talked about her children?
Mm-hmm.
When we
How
tag
many
teamed
times we
her.
done ran down on May and ain't talked about her children? We may have talked about their parents and we may have talked about what they're being exposed to. But
Yeah.
anybody, you know what I'm saying? Just anybody in general. We don't be the example that you're out here pushing on someone else that they're doing wrong. Be that example. You doing it and talking about it is fucking insanity to me. What are we talking about?
And if you're gonna spit something and say that somebody supports something, actually have proof of them like actually have proof of them saying like this shit is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like this shit is okay. Like how many times do you guys have friends and your friends may say some off the wall shit or may have done some off the wall shit? Y'all may went to the club. That bitch may have did something with somebody who you may not have like, oh bitch, you bugging. That don't mean you condone it. That's her coochie, right? You can't tell her what the fuck to do. She grown. That don't mean you
Right.
condone it. You may be side eyeing a bitch, but you ain't gonna beat up in front of everybody and tell everybody she a hoe. You gonna tell that hoe in private. What the hell is wrong with you? Don't do that shit again. But you just can't loop everybody in and
I'm the
say
type of friend
birds
that
of
would
a
say,
feather
bitch,
flock
you'll get
together.
help.
Yeah, I'm always gonna tell moms in the background, like, okay, bitch, you tripping, you
Right. I'm
bugging.
like, as soon as we walk in the door, bitch, now you know you was being a hoe, right?
Right.
Right. But that again, the people that still deal with dramas and doobies as a friend, and this is her behavior, this is her character, because she can go overboard. So it goes hand in hand. My thing is we can't put the blame of another grown individual actions on other people because they
Mm-hmm.
decide to communicate with them or they decide to be sociable with them or that's they fucking friend. Like stop. That is one own individual. Them not my kids.
And I think
What are
we
we
all, I'm sorry, Twin. And once again, I think we all could go overboard. But once again, I just feel like just leave the fucking kids off the fucking table. Everybody. I can't tell nobody what to do on a platform. So
Mm-hmm.
what's overboard for me may not be overboard for you. Have at
Mm-hmm.
it. Who gives a fuck? These people are adults, right? Go ahead. Because obviously it's a circus of people who love to watch the shit, right? People love it. They eat it up. I see people starting shit in the comments strictly so that it can continue on, right? People like and then you have the regular viewers who are just tired of this shit and like either way, like whatever, we support who we support, but we don't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But you
Mm-hmm.
can't tell nobody what to do with their platform. So have at it. You think Connie obsessed? Okay. Connie, Connie people think y'all obsessed, whatever. That's on y'all. But leave shit on the internet. The job shit, the fucking kid shit,
Yeah.
the DCFS shit, the all of that is fucking crazy. And I think that motherfuckers got too much time on their hands. And like it's okay to take a break every now and again. You don't gotta hit that button every fucking day or every minute to stay in the mix. As you guys can see, we take breaks when needed, and the people still love us, right? Thank you so
Right.
much for supporting us and for honoring when we need us time. But take us time. And some of you viewers need to take some you time too. Because some of you motherfuckers are losing it.
Yeah.
Some of you motherfuckers are losing it. And if you're thinking about May once these buttons go off, and if you're thinking about May, if you're thinking about Connie, if you're thinking about Drama and Doobies, if you're thinking about Tibby, if you're thinking about Toya, Jack, or whoever in the comments, on these platforms,
Oh,
once the
Missy nine
fucking
ninety nine.
I'm gonna hit that right now. Once the lives are done, then please get out, touch some grass, see the sun, put on a show that you may like. Myself, I'm over here watching Desperate Housewives for the thousandth time. Okay,
I
I
do that
love them,
too.
and I'm watching it from season one. Sometimes you need to decompress, and it's
Yeah.
okay to decompress because you motherfuckers are losing your mind, and that goes for people that hit the button and people that don't hit the button. I
Mm-hmm.
see some people who don't hit the button way more indulged than the motherfuckers that hit the buttons, and they getting
Yeah.
paid to report on this shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Missy Ray. Missy Ray, thanks for the 9.99. She said, remember to hit that like button. That's right, guys. Hit that like button. I just, yeah, get some air. Get some air, some dick, some coochie, whatever you like. Just breathe. Do
I'm watching the
something.
old school New Jersey Shore, the Jersey Shore, and then the family
Right.
feud.
Get a new toy. Go on Amazon. Play with yourselves a little bit because
Watching a movie.
it's giving some of you ladies need to relax, relate,
Take
and
a
release.
bath with some bath salts.
Yeah.
Man,
Right.
it's something
Giving
going
right.
on.
It's giving some of you ladies need to spend a day getting to know your nether regions.
Man, bro,
Six
I don't know
pH
how they got
balances.
it in them, but that's what that. I'm shut up because I think everybody miserable who act like that, some way, somehow on the inside. Bitch, you got to be going through something for
Yeah.
this to
Why?
be your thing to do, your thing to invest in. It seems so personal. Why is so personal to you? You're a million
Yes.
miles away from each other. Why is that personal for you? Once again, I don't give a fuck what come that lady way because she does this to her motherfucking self.
Mm-hmm.
But it just don't make no sense to me how y'all come for the people that come for her. Like
Mhm.
what's your what's your big idea? What you gaining from this? To pick on somebody? You found somebody to bother?
They want to. They just want to shut people up that are saying too much about May. When it's like, bro, we're not gonna protect her like y'all be doing.
Right. What is the protection of her for? She got her own protection, remember?
Right. It's
Where
like,
the fuck
bro.
all these Power Rangers come from?
Well, she got the gang. So she got gang. She don't even need that, honey.
She got what she call them young G's?
Yeah, she got the young
YGs.
the
G's.
The YGs.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay.
Oh, slow ass bitch. We got a big ass fucking 43-year-old out here running around. How old I said she was? 12. Is
Mhm.
she 12
Mhm.
right now? I think
Mhm.
she's 12 right now, y'all. What she said, she ain't started living her life till she was 30. So she
Okay.
13 right now. She 13.
She way behind.
Stupid ass.
She
Dumbass.
like
Come out.
55
Yeah,
before she
shout
start
out.
getting cancer check.
Dramas and doobies. Stupid. But that's how disgusted she is. This bitch was just talking just as reckless about you. But because she running down on Connie, you gonna bandwagon that shit. You think
Right.
you smart with your stupid ass. No, you just keep on showing your goof ass character. You gonna always find a flunky to do your dirty work.
That
Stupid,
part.
nasty, sloppy bitch.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, friend. Okay.
Okay,
I'm
sister.
tired. I'm just tired of her. I'm tired of her and I'm tired of the people that fall under this devil ass spell.
I feel you for sure. I
I don't
feel
know.
you.
I just want to get back to the fun again. And guys, be looking for that on
Okay,
our
but
page. I
These
want to
bitches
get
don't
back.
know what fun is. What's
I,
fun?
I
Playing
want to get.
playing in somebody else's life. Fucking with somebody else's life. Cause they shit miserable.
That
Can't
part.
have fun with these bitches. Go seek God.
Oh
Oh shit.
shit.
Ooh, purple
Oh,
say it.
Miserable
and she
hoes.
ain't
I'm
even have a drink.
tired of
That
it.
comes from
You
that
feel
straight and
me? Like
sober.
that's what's up.
I'm tired of these bitches. I'm so sick of the stupidity. Like
Let me talk
make
about
it
the
make
slogan.
sense.
There's some good shit.
Yes.
Oh my
I
god.
just
Ugh.
I just want to get back to the fun again, but guys, because it gets so annoying. If you, I don't even argue with bitches in real life, so it gets so annoying to like just be arguing back and forth
Look
because
at Connie. You know how Connie talk about make it make sense.
make it make sense. I can't even say it right. Make it make sense.
Like make it make
I,
sense.
right.
Oh,
I
Connie,
just
she was so irritated. Y'all seen May when she was playing Connie. Talking about, oh, I hate her voice. I hate her voice.
She is
when she
so
when she
jealous
when
of
she called
of
Connie
Connie's
fuckface,
beautiful self.
she be like fuckface. Excuse me.
She can't. She mad because she could never. That you hear it in her voice. She wish she had the money to take Connie to court to do whatever the fuck, and she's still gonna lose because Connie is the receipt queen. She's no longer the GOAT. She's the receipt queen, bitch.
I think May
You're
talking about
mad because
anybody
your stupid
voice.
ass that came on this platform and made a fool out of yourself. And this
Hmm.
lady got every piece of fucking receipt to back your own words up. This lady ain't insert words in your mouth, bitch. Is you
Right.
cool?
Right.
Seren 17 asks for Seren 176 asks for the link. I dropped it for Seren 176. And if you guys want to come up, you got anybody else can definitely feel free to come up and just give their views, guys. I don't
Bro,
know. It's
May
just
talking
so
about anybody voice, bro. That's crazy work.
it's just so corny because I just be wanting to have fun. I just be wanting to laugh. I be having enough, and I don't even have a lot of issues. Let me not even say that because then they're gonna be like, "Oh, she's so stressed. So when she cuss a bitch out, that's why." No, I got regular life shit. Like
Right.
sometimes life is grand, and sometimes life is a little fucking annoying,
Yeah,
right? But
Mhm.
nevertheless, it's life, and I love it, right?
that's
But
right.
so, I just feel like this shit is so fucking corny because half of the bitches doing this shit is not really gonna fight in real life. So
Yes.
I don't know. Like I don't like to argue. I'm one of the chicks who y'all go, you gonna be arguing, you're gonna be like, and I'm just gonna reach over and slap the shit out of you. I don't like let's get on. Like, why are we really arguing? I don't wanna hear all that. I don't wanna hear you talking. This is not a debate. It's
Okay,
like,
you can
what are we
cut it
gonna
up.
do?
I'm sorry. We got is that Bella B? Who is this in the
No,
back?
this is your hi your hey baby, how are you?
Hold on, guys.
You
Wait.
want to turn your camera off? You can turn your camera off,
No,
mama.
Spooky Bud. I got a
This
doobie
is
on.
crazy.
I'm sorry. Hey, beautiful.
Hey, I got a doobie on. I know.
It's okay. You
Mm-mm.
still beautiful. Introduce yourself to the
Thank
people.
you. What up, y'all?
Hey,
What's
beautiful.
I'm
How
from
up?
you
New
doing?
York.
Hey, hey, Wookie. I realized that from your voice.
Hey, I'm from the Bronx, though, you know.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Well, what's up, Bookie? What you want to say? What you want to say to the people? What do you feel
I
about
want to say to the
the topics we've
people,
been discussing?
the whole South Side is just entertainment. When I watch everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
It's like watching the stories, you know, like all my children, One Life to
You
Live,
gotta keep
Johnny
up. We
Austin.
gotta keep the pieces together, right?
They
That's
girl, they
normal,
shit.
right?
I watch everybody. I ain't biased, but I watch everybody. I ain't on, no sides or whatever. I don't care for nobody. I ain't friends with nobody. I don't.
Look,
It's
shout out to
like
everybody. It's okay.
entertainment.
Hey, CP Entertainment. It's okay. We like baddies. Everybody and everybody. Go ahead.
Exactly. Everybody watching everybody.
That
Right.
part.
I'm watching everybody. So cause I gotta watch
Hey,
everybody
it's
to know what's
me.
going on.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I don't watch everybody, I don't really know what the fuck's going on. Sorry.
Yeah.
But it's all a shit show. That everybody crazy. Listen, they all crazy. Okay?
No,
Crazy,
literally.
all of them. I don't give a fuck who it is. They all crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody crazy. They all do the same shit in different ways and say that they don't, but they do.
Exactly.
Mhm.
That shit,
Mhm.
it's ugly.
I
Yeah,
be
Mm.
saying
like
just
my
kind of
mama
like
be
sit back
saying.
and enjoy the show, talk your little shit here and there, gossip when we get together and gossip type stuff. But
Yeah,
to be on this type of mission, I'm fucking confused.
me too,
What's
girl.
the
I'm
mission?
confused.
Bro, it's like my mom say. My mom says
Mhm.
everything. This shit is all like
Tamika, hold on.
arroz con
Tamika,
tulo, rice with
ho-
ass.
hold on, you guys. Tamika, drop down and come back up because for some reason it's not allowing me to add you to the stage, and I have more than enough. Like I got the full package, so there's no reason why I shouldn't be. So just drop down and come right back up, Mama.
There we go. Rice.
She's in the back.
Mm.
It's all
Okay,
rice
guys.
with ass.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, guys.
Everybody a hot mess on here, but I love it because it's entertainment for my boring ass.
That's
Sitting
what it is
down.
too. It do.
I'm
That's what it.
a I'm a
That's
mother
what it
of
is for
three.
me. Don't get me wrong. Not a little. I'm passionate about, the situation where underage children are being, if there's any where children are being essayed and things like that. Yes, I am. You're coming up, Tamika. It's coming up. It's just buffering for some reason, but you're definitely coming up. I see it. It's actually it's actually two people. Tamika, yours is still not giving me the option. What's your name, ma'am?
For me?
Oh, that's Maya. Hey,
That's
sexy.
Maya.
Oh
Hey,
shit,
beautiful.
Maya.
Hey,
Tamika, for some
sexy.
reason, hold on, guys. Tamika, for some reason, it's still not giving me the option to add you to the stage. It let me add Maya. It let me add Desiree. Yours only says edit name, kick from studio, ban from studio. It's not giving me an option to add you. So try one more time, Mama. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I don't know what's going on your end. Hey guys, we got a full house today.
That
Hey,
part.
ladies.
Happy
Hello,
Easter,
hello.
guys.
Who are you over there? With who are you over there?
Who, me? Desiree?
Not Maya, not you. Who that?
Desiree?
Hey,
Yeah, that's
Desiree,
Oh,
me.
hey,
beautiful.
Hey, y'all.
Desiree.
Okay, so I got a few things I want to cover because
Okay.
it baffles me how people pick and choose. So, and most of them know because they down in the comments. So, if you support D&D, who's with May now, how can you talk about Tibby talking about kids? And this, let me say this first. Tibby talks about kids, right? Okay, fine, whatever. Tibby hasn't hurt a child. May has hurt.
Oh yes.
May has hurt children physically, and y'all are trying to compare the two. Emotionally. That's crazy to me.
Uh,
That Oh is my God. that's diabolical. So it's crazy how y'all could hate Tibby for talking about kids, and then it don't make y'all no better because D&D will go and post Connie's grandkids. She'll go post stuff on Tibby. She'll post stuff on everybody. So now you've lost your moral compass because of this, or is that because that's who you really were, anyways? Right?
Hold
personally
on.
That's just
don't
her
deal. I
fault.
personally don't mess with
Hold
her.
on, guys. Let me give a quick disclaimer. Hi, CP Entertainment. Guys, hi. If you're just coming in, please hit that thumbs up button. And let me also tell you that these are some of our viewers. Blicky and Purple are the host on the stage. And these are our viewers. And the thoughts of the viewers may not reflect the thoughts of Blicky and Purple, two girls, one mic. They're free to come and speak as they want to, as long as they do not speak ill on the children. Go ahead, guys.
Okay, so can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
beautiful.
Okay, so this is another thing, and I'm not trying to because I don't really have no problem with Jack or to throw her out there or whatever under the bus. Jack has talked about Mackenzie. If you support Jack, then I mean, come on, that's talking about a disabled person, right? But it's crazy when Tibby get on live. It's well, we can't support Tibby. I've literally seen people outside of all of this talk about other people's kids. I've seen things are off. Like you can't expect somebody to meet you where you want to be met. If you talk about my dead mama, I'm coming for your whole downline. I'm coming for your dog,
That part.
your babies. I'm coming for
Hey,
everybody. That's
Tamika.
my mama. That's Hey, my mama. boo.
Who do you think you are to come for my dead mama? My mama is like my baby. What are you
That's
saying?
right. Facts.
People are delusional on this internet. That's what's crazy. Tibby ain't hurt nobody, but she's such a bad person. Y'all want Connie to hate her so bad. Y'all want Connie to choose y'all. That's what it is. Period. And I don't like, and how Toya sat up there and talked about how can people sit up on this internet. Girl, you did a whole 3 hour live talking about Connie and Tibby while you were in the middle of the ocean eating 100-piece chicken fighting with your kids. Girl, what?
And
Girl, what?
and wait. She was talking about mother freaking Tibby without even knowing Tibby ain't talked about her. Just because they mentioned a blue dress, they was talking about her
Right.
white.
Exactly.
So
Right.
So
she
that's what
felt
I'm
kind of
saying.
stupid.
Like,
That's why
y'all
she
have
deleted
to
the live and she ain't respond because she felt a little kind of like, oh shit, I stepped out of line for no reason. I just wanted to be on the bandwagon with everybody else. That's what it
Right.
was.
right. And you just really, what it is you really got some hate for Connie. Talking about, oh, we troll Connie to be playing with Connie. No, you don't. You really don't like Connie because we see when y'all are talking about Connie outside of all of this. We see when you talk about Tibby outside of all of this. But y'all so worried about Tibby
Exactly.
and how Tibby talking about other people. Now, I'm not saying I totally agree with it. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be real. You come for my mama, I'm coming for your whole downline and I don't care. But I'm
It's
Yes.
not
up
going to
to this
physically, but I will say this. I'm not physically ripping off babies' heads, and neither is Tibby. So y'all
that
so
Mm-hmm.
part.
worried about that. But May is sitting over here literally. Ivan has written a book. Other people have come out and talked about her and her treatment towards people. And
Yes.
y'all worried about what people say. This is the internet. Everybody says something. Everybody has something to say. Nobody is perfect. Everybody has said, and I'm talking about everybody has said something that everybody in some way has called into question morally. But I don't get it how it's, oh, now we on this hate train for Connie, we on this hate train for Tibby. But you sitting on a platform with a pedophile, D and Toya.
Ooh.
Y'all are sitting with a pedophile. You love kids, right? It's about the kids, right? But you sitting on a pedophile, on a pedophile's um um what's that called, her
Platform.
platform. Make it make sense, baby. So what is it? We hate for you to talk about kids, but it's okay if you touch one. What?
Mm-hmm.
Make that make sense. And if you
Right.
support people like that, then who are you to talk about somebody that's talking about it? Jack talks about people that are disabled. So if you support Jack, what? You gonna talk about not supporting Tibby when Tibby talks about Mackenzie? Are you
Can
crazy?
I just say one thing? If Mackenzie talked about me, I'm gonna talk about her too.
Baby, I'm
Sorry.
gonna eat her up. You hear me? Because you got
Listen,
sense. You
because
got
at the end of
sense.
the day, that bitch ain't
Yeah.
disabled. She just acts disabled. Because I don't
Right.
know. I don't know
Yeah.
nobody with a disabled mouth that act like
I
that.
done seen people that are mentally disabled that can't sit up and roast people.
Let's
People sit up.
just say
You
that.
know what?
Let's just say you guys are 100% correct with your opinions. These are your views. But
Right.
as someone who did work in a home with the mentally, and physically disabled,
Mhm.
there's a broad spectrum, and
Yes.
Mackenzie would fall under the high function. You have some of these people who could go out
Exactly.
and actually work. They can drink, fuck, do
All
like
that.
have babies, but take care of a household
Can we
just as
just
Hmm.
well as
say
anybody else. But
Mackenzie?
there's a
But
part of
Blicky, think
them.
about this.
But
Who
there's
else
hold
do
on
they
one
support?
second, Desiree. But there's a part of them that doesn't that's a little that's delayed. So there
And
is a
what
broad
part is that?
spectrum. So even though she is mentally delayed, she's a higher function than someone who couldn't do
Right.
anything.
So I'm
Right.
gonna
So
be a
Blicky, let
Right.
me
higher
ask you
function
this:
display
who else do
too.
they do that with on this internet? Shamar. We know
Yes,
Shamar ain't got it all. How many people attack
yes.
Shamar? Because you got enough sense to get on this internet and cuss people out. You got
You're
enough sense to
100%
get it,
right.
baby.
You're 100%
Exactly.
right. I don't condemn anybody for what they say towards Mackenzie because I know that if Mackenzie almost caught me a couple of times when she was talking about my girl kids. When she was talking about Shale's children, she actually almost got Blicky. But then I realized like I would look so crazy and not how I look to y'all. But to
Yeah.
myself, I would wake up in the morning feeling like an ass that I actually argued with this girl who elevator doesn't reach the top.
Right.
Not
I'm
Blicky.
just
Let me
saying.
give y'all a
But we
story.
Hey,
know,
Oh,
but
okay. I'm sorry.
Mackenzie has
wait.
displayed. I'm sorry, and I'm gonna let y'all talk. Mackenzie
Mackenzie
has
seemed like she
displayed
reached
that
the
she got
penthouse.
more sense than maybe.
Then a
So
lot of them.
there's
Then
that.
a lot
This
of
is
them.
why I
Exactly.
said Mackenzie elevator looked like it go to the penthouse. What were you talking about?
Oh shit.
Let me tell you something, Blicky,
Her shit at
and
the
I'm gonna let this
penthouse.
go after this, but I'm gonna tell
Bring
y'all a
it, baby
story, and this is
girl.
a true story. And
Uh-huh.
I'm
Yo,
gonna bring the person if I can bring them up here. I'm gonna bring them up here so that they'll tell you. I didn't want to say my friend, but a person I know would be going off on this one girl because she found out her dude was cheating on her, right? And I mean,
Yes.
she would be going in on that woman's kids, like, girl, your kids are blah 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 blah. We are at a party. Her boyfriend at that time, well, they had broken up. He's with that woman. Her kid jumped in the lake that was in that park. Do you know my friend almost died jumping in that lake trying to help her baby? My friend couldn't even
Oh,
swim. So even though she talked about that woman's kids, I don't care
yes.
about talk. For me, it's about your actions. She jumped in that lake and
Yeah.
almost drowned and died for that woman's baby. And that woman took her husband from her and her children.
Oh my
So
God.
this is all
Shit.
I'm trying to get to the point and say. You can
Uh-huh.
talk about Tibby talking about people kids because they talking about her mama, but we know what May has done. So
Yeah.
if you sit over there, D&D, Toya, Summer, all of y'all sit up on that platform with a pedo, you could never come and tell me who I should be supporting and where my moral compass should be when y'all don't even have one.
I
Ooh.
agree.
That
I
part.
agree.
I
I
And I'm
agree
agree.
talking about y'all too because
1,000%.
Smile through the
clock
tears,
it.
calling out nonsense, Jamie, all of y'all support the same people that do the same thing.
Mhm.
Hello. And I
Desiree,
don't
Yeah.
call out
Clock
Blicky
anybody
it.
today.
and let you
Desiree,
Hi,
know
Super
about
Des-
Girl
yourself.
Dynamite.
Desiree, your name is
Hello.
Blicky today. You got the Blicky, honey.
Thank you. I
Blinky,
love
y'all.
y'all. Oh my God. I love Blicky and Purple. Y'all are so amazing, beautiful, and strong.
Clock
Oh my
that.
God. I love y'all.
We love
I
you too,
love
Desiree.
y'all down. Do you hear me? Because I'm about what's right and what's wrong, baby. I'm
Period.
about what's
Desiree, we
for
love
real,
you
what's
and I
right and
thank
wrong.
you so much for your support. Thank
I
you.
love y'all.
I love you and make sure you come back up and chat with us sometime, beautiful.
Yes, I
Yes,
will.
please.
Y'all
We
Definitely,
have a
love
great
definitely.
confidence.
We
day.
enjoyed your
You too,
insight, Desiree.
beautiful.
Bye.
Clock
Okay,
Hi,
that,
Super Girl
Definitely
who's
boo.
next?
Dynamite.
enjoyed her.
I
Who's
came
next?
I came up because I just
Hi,
wanted to say
Super
a
Girl
couple.
Dynamite.
Hi, Thomasina. We're gonna give Tamika the floor first, and then you can go. Hey,
Okay,
beautiful
that's
Thomasina.
fine.
Hey, Tamika.
Hey, beautiful ladies.
Hi,
So
love.
I just wanted to say a couple things
Mm.
because I'm just sick of it. But I just want to point out one thing. I feel like when Tibby first initially came up and wanted to read May, when May seen Tibby, she wanted Tibby. She was like, "Oh shit,
Amen. Say that.
oh shit, she cute, she a stud,
Period.
she together."
I believe
Period.
that.
May didn't expect Tibby to eat her motherfucking ass up.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
So
clock that.
Like a raw
after
hot
she got
dog.
ate up, now all
Like
of
a
a
raw hot
sudden,
dog.
let me exactly. No.
Like a, I'm sorry, I just had to say it. Like a raw
One
Now,
hot dog.
person at
now
a
all of a
time,
I'm
guys.
sudden,
sorry,
One
y'all.
person at a
I'm
time. We're
sorry.
gonna
I
let.
didn't mean it. I didn't mean to come in, but like a raw
It's
hot dog.
okay. All right, but we gonna let Tamika go. Go ahead, Tamika, baby.
now all of a sudden, let me go ahead and put Tibby in the backstage. Oh, I can't respond to her because my wife said, "Girl, first of all, you ain't never did a damn thing. Excuse me, you ain't never did nothing." Your wife said, so let's just knock that off. You thought you was finna win when you seen Tibby, and when Tibby ate your ass up, you was looking like a fool. Now this whole thing been going. May life is over. I'm telling you, I can see it all over her. She wanted Tibby when she initially seen Tibby. She thought she was finna win with that. No, boo boo, you lost, and you been lost. Second of
And
all,
so Tamika, you say it in the words of Tibby. I want it.
I want it exactly,
Damn.
exactly. Second of
Dang.
all, I'm real sick of May playing in our face as a black woman. Girl, I just can't even say it.
Bring it.
All this I'm Creole, now I'm Mexican, now I'm Redfoot Indian, all this stuff. No, you white and you
Now
white.
you a pale, pasty bitch. Let me mute us.
That's just it. I don't care what
Like
hood
Cat
you
Williams said. Like Cat Williams said, you're from the mountains of Caucasus.
Exactly, exactly. So I
You
don't
from
care
the
about you
mountains
having
of
no. I
Caucasus.
don't care about you having no biracial children. I don't care about you dealing with
Yeah,
black men. At the end of the day,
yeah,
you are a big white woman. Period. You ain't Creole. You ain't almost
yeah.
Creole. You ain't mixed. You need to knock it off. And all these black
Pocket.
women that sit over there on her panel,
Yeah,
it just really burned me up inside because y'all need to knock it off. You know what I'm saying? May been dogging black women, black men ever since she been on the internet. I used to follow May, and I had to unfollow her because I was like, no, I can't rock with no female like that. And then I watched how she did Ivan. I think I said that before on your panel when I came up. But
Yes.
I've watched May. She want to call Tibby a bully and say this about Connie. First of all, outlaw all day long. But
Period.
period.
hello,
Um, she want to sit up
Hello?
and do all this side
We
stuff, but
still
I'm
here,
like,
guys.
sir,
I'm
no,
talking
Yes.
it's not
hold
given.
on.
You know what I'm saying? You
I'm
can't
driving.
sit
I'm
up.
tired.
You
Wait a
didn't.
minute.
I didn't watch
Can
May
everybody
talk
mute
so
themselves on
bad.
the stage? I'm sorry. Can everybody mute themselves on the
I'm
stage while
sorry.
Desiree talking?
Besides Tamika,
I mean, Tamika, I'm sorry.
I've
Desiree
watched
just
May sit up and bully so many people on her live, and then you got the audacity to call Tibby a bully. Girl, you talk bad to every single body that come up on your live, even your supporters. If you think somebody's gonna say something off to you, you popping off. But you would never do that in nobody's face. I promise you wouldn't. You wouldn't. But it's
right.
cute. It's cute to do it behind the phone and behind the camera. You know what I'm saying? But she real disrespectful to everybody. You know what I'm saying? She just real disrespect. I can't with her. I can't, y'all.
I
I,
definitely agree.
that's all I gotta say.
We love you so much, Tamika, and
I
you
agree
so
with you a
bomb.
thousand percent.
Love you too, guys. I'm gonna
Thank
go
you
ahead and
for you
calm down in
always
case
come up
somebody
and
wanna come up.
it's so okay. We love when you come up and please come up again. Thank you for your continued support.
I definitely will. Okay, I'm gonna get back in the comments, y'all.
Okay. Diamond family, we love you too in the comments, Bookie. Okay, let me see. Okay, Thomasina, we're gonna let you go and then we're gonna let my girl from New York finish talking because Thomasina going. So go ahead,
Yeah.
my boo from New York. You there, mama? I think she was on a phone call on the other end.
Oh,
She
she
dropped
got
down
off.
too.
She dropped
Okay,
off.
maybe she'll come back
Oh,
up.
okay.
Okay, guys, if anybody has any opposing thoughts, you guys are more than welcome to come up too. You know, we're not one sided at Two Girls One Mic, regardless of our views. Desiree Taylor, thank you for the $30 super chat.
Thank
To
you,
Desiree,
Bookie.
Oh,
please,
that's
Desiree,
what's
don't do
up.
it again because you do it again. I may have to show a little something. No, I'm just playing, y'all. Let me shake it. I'm making pork chops and I just
Take
got
it.
the herbs
I
for
was
shaking
just
for a
gonna
pork
say.
chop.
We're not gonna let you do that, friend. We're not gonna let you do that.
Take
We're
it
not gonna
home,
let you do that.
butcher. Well, it's not hanging like that hers though, guys. It's
I'm so
fat.
tired
Don't
of
get
her
me
shit,
wrong. I'm
yo.
fat, but it ain't hanging like hers, guys. The
Nah,
milk
bro,
is
I'm so
still.
tired of seeing all that goddamn jiggling, man. I'm
The
tired of this
milk is
shit.
not
Mm.
expired, guys.
Mm-mm-mm. I can't do it.
Oh, guys, this was an interesting one. And just know some of y'all bitches is gonna be on the docket in the morning. Yeah, gonna be clocking on the docket in the morning because Jack gonna come for some of y'all asses.
Oh, you already know.
Yes. This has been a real good live, guys.
Have fun.
No,
I've
it
been having a
was. We
good
needed
time.
this girl time.
I
Mm-hmm.
really had fun with you guys as I always do. Me and Twin always in the lives, just so humbled and so thankful for you guys' participation and just for y'all sticking through to hear what our boring asses be wanting to say.
Period.
Definitely.
That part. It's the
Yeah.
support for
This was
me.
so much fun. You guys are awesome, yo. I always love hanging with y'all.
Thank you
You
guys.
know,
Now we
you
had a
do.
little midday little live real quick, guys. Now I want y'all to load up the buses and go to Connie's later. Connie will be on, if I'm not mistaken, at 9, guys. So you know we're gonna meet for the buses and we're gonna be on the buses to come and be with our girls. Desiree said, Blicky, don't threaten me with a good time. Desiree, don't make me, okay? Don't make me. People don't put it up here for less. Don't make me.
That part.
Don't make me show you, girly. Yes, don't forget to like the live, guys. Julie, My inbox is always open. I see you in the comments. I don't care what I'm going through, what time of night it is. My inbox is always open if you need an ear, a shoulder, a cry, because I cry with everybody, guys. I keep telling y'all I done hit 40 and I don't know what's going on. I cry all the fucking time. But that's because my body is made up of so much water because I squirt a lot too. So I guess it's just like I cry, I squirt, I do all of that, right? But no, seriously. Yeah, you know I'm messy. I'm
We all
sorry.
going through it. We
Lyric
all go through it.
Podcast, thank you for the $10, baby. We love you more. Let me tell
But,
y'all, we love y'all.
but no,
Without y'all,
seriously,
there
We
yes.
is
know the
no us.
love. That's what's up. I love
And
it.
seriously, Julie, you can always, always, always hit my inbox if you need a shoulder or smile through the tears. Said it. Nothing was settled. Smile through the tears. Be nice, okay?
She said not a squirt.
Yeah, no, literally, literally. Yeah, literally. But okay, Desiree Taylor said, "Blicky and Purple, post the Cash App so y'all can get money directly." You know what? When we first
You know
started,
what? Yeah.
I didn't want to I didn't want to, do that because I just love the genuine support that you guys give us. But more than one person has asked, and I will be
Yes,
doing that, and we will be posting that. And guys, I'm going to be going to get a PO box because I was asked this week, so
that's
I will
right.
be going to get a PO box, and we're gonna
Me too,
just really,
Purple.
yeah, exactly. We're gonna really go, like, really
Look at
become
Tibby. You just came in. Oh, friend.
Timmy, the long motherfucking way who we was over here because they love you, Timmy.
Love you,
And
Tibby. What's up, cousin?
the long way, Timmy, I want it.
It's
No,
some
no,
more shit.
no, Timmy, I'm just joking because I love your wife and you a real lesbian and I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm just a little fake one. I'm fake, bitch. I'm scared. Okay. But we love y'all so much and we thank y'all for y'all support. And when Tippy go live, make sure y'all tune in. And when Connie go live, make sure y'all tune in. Jamie said this was a
Definitely.
great live. As
Amazing.
usual, I had fun. Thanks for the conversation, y'all in the chat. See y'all around at Smile. I love you. And thank you guys because it's a lot of ops in the building and y'all keep it cool. Y'all keep it copacetic and y'all keep it nice in our comments without getting too raunchy. So that means a lot to us because we see how y'all cut up in other people's comments. So
Right.
we love y'all and look up,
We
twin.
appreciate it. Say, cheese.
Good night, y'all.
You would have think I've been drinking.
Stay in the back, y'all. Stay in the back.
Bye, y'all.
That
Y'all
was a
heard that.
good. Hold on.